Hey, what is up guys? It is Harrison Barron, the Millennial Entrepreneur. Now in this video, I want to share with you guys something that I actually stumbled upon probably a couple weeks ago now, and honestly, it is saving us thousands of dollars. And you being a business owner, or soon to be a business owner, this is going to save you thousands of dollars as well. Now, you've probably heard of copy, and in my world, copy is just the text that you use to help convert somebody into a sale. So they come in through your funnel, right? That might be through an ad, that might be through a link on your website, whatever it is. And ultimately, your goal is to get them to the sale. So how do people actually go about it, and why do copywriters get paid a lot of money? Well, really good copywriters are worth their weight in gold. So if a really good copywriter comes along, you may or may not be able to afford them. Really good copywriters can charge anywhere between $50 to, I'm not even kidding when I say this, $250 an hour. It is insane, because if they can figure out what words to craft and the things that convey the right message, it'll just pay for itself, tenfold, especially if it's an ad where you're driving traffic to, or it's a landing page that you're driving traffic to. This is ultimately going to help you make a lot of money, because that's your top of the funnel, right? They come down all the way down through this funnel, and you have to get people into the top part of it. So how do you do that? Usually it's with ads, it's with SEO, good content and things like that. But ultimately you need them to exchange an email address for, your information. That's ultimately how it all works. You want to make sure that you get something and they get something. You get an email address so you can market to them, and they get the value that they're looking for, whether that's an ebook or a checklist or whatever that is, right? That's your introduction to the funnel. But ultimately, you're probably wondering, well, how do you save thousands of dollars? Well, typically we used to hire a copywriter, and usually we would pay about $75 an hour. And we would only buy them for an hour or two, because it would only take an hour or two for them to actually come up with the content that we needed. Recently, we've started to migrate away from that, and there's a reason why, and it's not because they didn't do a good job. They did a phenomenal job, and they've helped make us and our customers thousands of dollars. But ultimately, copywriting is starting to get replaced with AI. And the really cool part is it just works really well. And to pay a copywriter all this money, you could pay a AI software that will actually write the copy for you. Now, is it perfect? Absolutely not. But what I will say is, one, it's going to give you an incredible foundation. Two, every once in a while, if you actually really go through the steps and process, you could pull out some gold in these AI softwares. Now, the one I'm going to be showing you guys is one of the ones that we use called copysmith.ai. All the links will always be down in the description down below. But the cool part about this is, I happen to get it when it was on AppSumo, so I paid one time for lifetime access. I think I might have paid like $50 or $75 for it, and I have lifetime access. Now, this is pretty rare to find something this good on AppSumo. If you don't know what AppSumo is, it's like it's like Kickstarter essentially for these businesses. Now, they may go out of business, but the likelihood of that is extremely small. But if I'm going to cover pricing and all that kind of stuff, and ultimately how we use it to make money. But let's jump into my computer here. I'll explain everything. It's just a really cool, saves us a ton of time, energy, and effort. And the nice part is I don't have to bother somebody. If somebody isn't working at night, but I am, and I need the information right now, I can get it right now. I had a customer say, hey, has our content, what kind of ads are we running? I don't need to go back and forth and say, hey, this is the customer, and this is what they're looking for, and this is what the ad looks like, and stuff like that. Can you produce something? I could jump in there and literally in 5 minutes have 10 or 15 different options for Facebook ads, for Google ads, for all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to show you guys exactly the process we use. I'll cover pricing and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, links will always be down below, but if you're paying a copywriter, this can save you so much money. Now, if you're really curious to go into like testing to see how good this is, try the same picture. Let's just take a Facebook ad, right? Try the same picture, right, on both. Have the content writer that you pay, whatever X amount of dollars per hour, write one, and use this and try to pick the best one or two out of it, and run an ad against the same audience, with the same budget, all that. Maybe it's $5 per day for each one, and you run it for a week, right? So maybe it's $20 per day for a week. Whatever that math adds up to, but essentially, that's incredible, right? It's going to be, just over $300. But that's so much time, energy, and effort saved out of that, right? Because you no longer have to pay somebody hourly to come up with one piece of content, where you can have this in 5 minutes give you all the content that you need. So let's jump into this here. And this is the app. This is exactly what it looks like. It's called Copysmith. It's phenomenal software. We were a little skeptical when we tried it, not gonna lie. And honestly, every time we use it, we're just more and more impressed with it. And the best part is it's out of that like really startup phase, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. So I'm not gonna go to features, but I will cover pricing really quick. And this is the pricing, right? So for $40 or $50 per month, right, you get 50 plagiarism checks, you get blog post generation, right? You get 50 of them for $50 a month. This is monthly too. If you pay annually, you save some money here. You'll also save some money with the links down below. We are an affiliate of it. No hidden stuff there. We just buy the software and they literally allow you to become an affiliate. So that's why I can always give out these discounts and things like that. But it's pretty cool, like blog ad integration, right? Chrome extension, bulk actions beta, bulk folder export. But this is really what you get. It just works really, really, really well. The one thing that we don't have buying at one time is unlimited generations. I think we get about 25 per month, which honestly, the amount that we use it, we don't use it that much, but we always have a couple credits left over at the end of the month. So it's pretty cool. And obviously Enterprise, you're going to get some really, really cool stuff. You probably get like somebody there to help you. There's your FAQ, right? Blog post credits. There it is. Each pricing tier gets a different number of blog post generations, right? But for the vast majority of it, you're getting unlimited if you pay monthly. We didn't pay monthly, we paid one time. And honestly, some of the best money we've probably spent in business. So I want to just take you guys through exactly what I'm doing for a customer right now. And this is kind of what sparked the idea for this video. So we're going to jump in here. This is the customer that we have. We have greenturf-li.com. It's cool. It's a super simple website. And they just make sure that you have green turf in here. And we're just running ads for them. That's it. That's all they want us to do, which is fine. So we're going to jump right in here. We have our Copysmith account. We have 21 credits available this month. We get about 25, I think, or 30 per month here. And I'm just going to go through with you the exact process that I go through. So scrape URL. So I'm just going to drop in his domain here, right? Super simple stuff. Company or product name. I'm going to grab that. Green Turf, LI, green. And then now the description. Now this website doesn't, the description you actually have to look for a little bit, but I found it. It's right here on the second page. We're going to just copy this and we're going to drop that right into here. Audience bank. So this is really cool. So you can add people in here. So in this case, I'm going to do homeowners, Suffolk. Actually, I'm going to do Long Island residents. And I am going to add a website URL, and then I'm also going to do some keywords. So I'm going to do green grass, fertilization, we're going to do, and the cool part is like, I'm literally just going through here and looking for what keywords they're using. I mean, fertilizers, right? It's right there. Here it is. Pesticides. I'm going to put that in here. I mean, that's the best part about it. It works really, really well, and it makes your life really easy because, especially putting this data in beforehand, you don't have to worry about like redoing it over and over and over again. Once it's in here, that's it. Like you're golden at that point. So just throwing in some stuff in here. We're going to hit finish. And now it's going to generate a new folder, or should generate a new folder for us. It may take a minute to populate. But essentially, what we're going to do is go to a new file, right? And we're going to now pick the ad that we want to use. So, it's strange, unless I forgot to name it, which may very well have happened. Yeah, there it is. All right, cool. So I want to go in and I want to create an ad for this particular company. Now, I already ran the Facebook ad, so I'm not going to actually run the Facebook ad, but what I am going to do is I'm going to do a Google ad, so that way you guys can see a Google ad. And the beautiful part is everything adjusts in here, so it knows how many words you're allowed to have, what the words will get cut off at. I mean, it's super impressive, and this is the whole back end of it. So if you're curious to know what you actually get when you go in here. I mean, brand essence, landing pages, SEO, meta tags. We use that all the time. It saves so much time when it comes to that kind of stuff. And they're constantly adding new templates, right? YouTube video description. That's huge. Guess who's going to be generating all the content down below in the YouTube description, right? This software. And that's the best part. Now, every different one uses a certain amount of credits. So we have credits for other things. You might get a certain number of credits, like those blog things. But we're going to run a Google ad right here. And we're just going to go in. Right, and this is the best part about it, right? It has already figured out, right, what the description of the business is. Now, in this case, I'm going to add just a little bit more to it because this is something really, really important for us to have. So I'm going to just grab all of this stuff in here. And I'm just going to throw this in here, and we'll see what happens. That's the best part. I don't really have to worry about anything bad happening because it's going to give me a bunch of different options, right? Homeowners, Long Island residents. That's really people that I want to go after, right? And here it is, green grass, fertilization, pesticides. I'm going to remove pesticides in this case just because I don't want them to be in there. Herbicides, insecticides, really important. We have a lot of insects on Long Island and a lot of mosquitoes, right? And there's nothing I really want to avoid, but if it was a competitor name or something like that, that would be something that I would really want to avoid. Now, the reason why the description is so long is because I want to give the software the best chance at finding out the right information for us. So that's it. We're just going to hit generate, and it's going to literally spit back all the information that I possibly need in here. And this is the best part. Saves so much time, right? So when you're writing a Google ad, you actually get 30 characters in the headline and 30 characters in your second headline and 90 characters in your description. And it's going to spit out it's going to give me this is 5 or 6 different ads that I'm going to be able to use. Now, it tells you right here, this generation uses 1 credit and generates 5 to 15 pieces of content, right? So it's a lighter piece of content, but the cool part is I'm going to just hit export on this so I don't lose this. Export as a PDF. And now the cool part is I'm going to read all these and figure out which one I really like. Long Island Lawn Care Services, owned and operated by Long Islanders. Green Turf Lawn Care Services, take care of your lawn today, right? I happen to like that one. Green Turf is lawn care experts. And look, keep in mind, this is written by AI. So if you got to go in and tweak a couple things, still saving you a lot of money, like thousands of dollars if you pay a copywriter per month. And I'm just going to go in. I kind of like a couple of these. Our certified technicians will plow driveways, patch driveways, install and repair walls, right? That's not what they're doing, at least from what I know of. One of our largest green lawns in the area is over 2,400 square feet, right? And you could literally edit right in here. Like, that is the best part. But in this case, I am going to servicing Long Islanders for over 30 years. I'm just going to go more like this, right? And it's going to spit back another series of stuff, right? And it used 1 more credit. That is the best part about it. So now I've already generated, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 pieces of content in this video is 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes long at this point. It doesn't get much easier than that. That is literally the best part about it. And now all you have to do is go into your Google Ads account and plug this stuff in. Like, that is literally the best part about all of this. It takes out all the frustration, hiring somebody else, right? You just pay a software. And I do want preface this with, I'm not saying that copywriters aren't valuable. A good copywriter, like I said, is worth its weight in gold. But to save time, energy, and effort and money, a lot of money, to use this, and if it gets me 85% of the way there, that's a home run. And pro tip, if you're not sure what ad you should use, run 5 different ads. Keep the same budget. If your budget is $10 per day, right, run 5 different ads at $2 per ad on Google, and yeah, it might take you maybe another half hour to set it up, but it's done. And then you could see which one's going to perform the best. You literally copy and paste it in, and your headaches are gone. It's that easy. So I'm going to go export all these to my customer. I'm going to say, hey, which ones do you like? Obviously, I know I need to tweak these, and that's it. I'm done. There's no more stress about it. There's no more thinking about it. The whole process is done in less than 15 minutes. So 15 minutes, I've come up with 15 ads for this person. And just before this, I did Facebook ads where I pulled out 5 ones that I really, really like. That took me probably about 7 minutes. This is actually taking me longer because I'm making a YouTube video. I could probably do this realistically in less than 10 minutes. What ad could you possibly write in less than 10 minutes? A copywriter, a good copywriter is still going to take more than 10 minutes. They got to think about all these different things. This just pulled it all, reads it all. Now, is the English going to be 100% perfect? Most of the time it actually is, but if it's not, I'll run it through Grammarly. Like there's multiple solutions in here, and even by the time I take all the information, copy it in there, paste it in there, run it through Grammarly to make sure it reads well, set up the Google Ads, I'm probably all in still about an hour, maybe 2 hours, all said and done. Saves tremendous amounts of time. And this is the way of the world. This is the way that copywriting is going. This is, for really, really good copywriters, they'll have a job forever. But for people that are either struggling with copy, can't afford to pay somebody or something like that, this is a phenomenal option. There are tons of other softwares out there. Don't think that you need to get this one. This is just happens to be the one that, one, I saved a ton of money on, and two, works really well for us. So, don't think of it like, oh my God, I don't know what to do or anything like that. This is just one of the solutions that we use. It works really, really well. We happen to like it. And like I said, there's links down in the description down below. Probably save some money there, or I shouldn't say probably, you will save some money there. And ultimately, you're helping out this channel if you do decide to use it. And look, like I said, it's what, $50 a month for their great package? $600 a year? If you call a copywriter 6 times in a year, you balanced out, right? If you call them 7, you save money with this. So either way, I hope this video helps. I know it's a little bit long, but I find this so interesting. It's incredible how, one, easy it is to use, and two, it just saves so much time, energy, and effort. So my name is Harrison, man, the One Entrepreneur. Hope you guys enjoy this. Hit that like button if you got any value out of this video. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss. Actually, no, the subscribe button just lets you see the channel more often. The like button helps the YouTube algorithm, and the little notification bell alerts you every time I release a new video. And I'm doing 120 videos in 120 days. Get ready for a lot of notifications. I'll see you guys later.